Hey guys, welcome back to JR Sports for our next little instructional video. We've got our print here that we did the other day and cut a template to show you guys how to put this onto some fabric so we can turn it into a shirt. Okay guys, we're now at the press. All our fabric is all pre-cut in bulk, comes to us like this, like so forth. So we're going to open this bundle up. We're doing a sleeveless top, it's a medium, so that whole bundle is just medium shirts. We got a front, we need a back, that's that. Get rid of this. Okay, so one front, one back. Now, the tricky part. We've got our prints here that we did the other day, so we're going to line these up and register them on the top. The critical thing here is to be able to do batches of these, we need to get everything as accurate as humanly possible. So to do that, we've first got to register the top. So this is the most difficult part of the whole process, is getting the shirt in the middle for the first one. After the first one, life gets a whole lot easier. So what I'm doing here is just feeling for the fabric underneath, see if it's sort of lined up. I can see part of the print coming through, and that's pretty much even there. Down the bottom, my corners are here, and I've got about 10 mil overlap, so that's nice. I'm going to then just move this side without touching that. I'm going to move this side and just try and line it up sort of evenly across the bottom. You can't see that on the screen, but we'll get this one here lined up in a similar fashion. A little bit time consuming on the first one, but we speed up considerably. Now if James has done the artwork correctly, everything should pretty well line up without me needing to go to too much trouble. So that's looking pretty good. We'll gas this up. The gassing up process is essentially you've got your ink here on your top, and this is dry now. So they say gassing up. What you're doing is that we're going underneath this heat bed, which is going to then get, the press is going to lift, and it squashes effectively the fabric and the print onto the heat bed. When it gets close to that, this ink returns into like a gas form. Path of least resistance for that gas is for it to go into the fabric, and that's where your print gets transferred over. When it turns into a gas, some of your colours change slightly. So it's like mixing paints when you're in primary school. If you've got a blue and a yellow, it comes out green. So that's why sometimes the printing that we do, a green doesn't look green, it looks blue. Once you gas it up and those inks mix together, you end up with green. So anyway, we'll run this through. It takes a minute for it to go on. So that's going in underneath the press, and our other bed comes out. Now, normally what we would do here is we would have a second print for our next one, and we'd go straight on. A lot of you guys will know Fishy, Andrew Fisher, who's been with us since maybe around 2008, 2010, around that mark. A lot of you guys would know him from being at tournaments, selling volleyballs and fitting shoes and things like that. During the week, 9 to 5, Fishy's normal job is right here. He's really quick on this thing, he's really fast, really accurate. So in the time that this takes, which is about a minute, he would have loaded the fabric, registered the next lot of prints, probably just about gone and made himself a coffee, and will be ready to, as soon as that comes off the press, be ready to press the button and it swaps over. So we lose no time whatsoever. The press just keeps rolling the whole time. And that's where the efficiency in making things this way comes through. The press is a little bit noisy, so sorry if you're picking up all that buzzing and banging in the background, but yeah, there's a fair bit of force involved and a fair bit of heat involved. So we run that press through, our print comes back out. Alright, and then we strip this off. So we've got a front, and got it back. So you can see here that there's still a fair bit of ink left on the paper here, but if you zoom in on that, you can see where around the edges up here where it's come off. So that's our design now transferred on. If I haven't forgotten how to use this thing, or more importantly, if the artwork was done correctly, look at that. Things should line up pretty damn well. So that's where we're at. That's how you put your design on. You can see with the template here, the next one now is really easy. We just put the fabric straight back in the hole that it was before, that you can see here, and then we just have to line our prints up in the corners here where everything was. So once the first one's done, the rest of them are really quick, really easy. In our next video, we're going to show you some of the sewing up and the trims. So yeah, essentially how we get the trims and collars and all the rest and turn these bits of material into a finished top that you guys can go play volleyball in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, make James happy. He loves to get comments. I won't listen to any of them, so if you want to heckle, go for your life. But yeah, we will be back soon with another video. See ya.